The stock market's recovering pretty fast today as we see some green right at market open this morning. We're not really seeing any profit so far, just a $35 profit on this little entry. Nothing's moving really yet on this TSSI trade, but we're expecting a couple $100 minimum today. So definitely looking for this movement up in here to this $11 range to 11.50 over on TSSI. And a couple reasons why we're trading that market. The APLD story is looking good, along with the movements from Oracle and the good earnings last week from Meta and a lot of the data center spending. So what we did this morning was we were trading the data center market. This company TSSI is kind of in the same conversation as, let's say, APLD or IREN or NBIS. What does that mean? They're much smaller, but they're basically the companies making it possible to configure these AI infrastructure plants. For example, like the largest supercomputer in the world, xAI's Colossus. So while you got certain ones that are building the data centers like APLD, they're doing really well. They just came out with great earnings last week, over 300 million plus for the quarter, which was excellent, as they just were holding just above 100 million before that. I don't know if you did know that, but I said so you might know that. But what you don't know is probably the tiny little company here, TSSI. Maybe you're aware, but they do liquid cooling installs, AI builds, integration, the maintenance, and they're not super flashy. Just simply put, they do data center services, configuration services, and they've got some good financials. So I like to use, there's a lot of companies to look at. So I like to use a software like Prophecy. Prophecy allows me to use the best AI models in the world so that I'm not trying to keep up with the data center markets, the quantum markets, the space tech, the semiconductor markets. I can actually just use, Prophecy here and get the projections on the stock, as well as seeing the nearest support levels and the nearest resistance levels, as well as the financials. So first things first, the support levels. We're watching a $10 breakout this morning right here. This is a resistance level that they're looking to break out above. So we entered in right around $10, or at 10.31 right now. I guess we entered at 10.20, and we got a stop loss set. Nice tight stop loss at $9.95. So not really anticipating that we're going to hold this one into a downturn or a drop, because we're really just looking for the quick flip here, appreciation on TSSI up into $11 for a couple $100 profit throughout the day. Now, it is up almost 4% today. We're not getting that full 10, 11% swing, which we were kind of looking for. But when it comes down to a longer term, I also hold this company, TSSI, over my Schwab portfolio. Let me walk you through why. So as we saw a lot of earnings from Apple and Tesla and Google, they all are saying that they're investing more in constructing the servers or the AI infrastructure required for them to scale their technologies. What does that mean? Well, it means someone's going to have to put it together. You'd be surprised how little some big companies actually know about how to configure these things. How to actually, it's like if you look at a massive company like Experian, right? Experian doesn't know how to fly an airplane, but they connect you with airline pilots, or they don't know how to run a hotel, but they connect you with the hotel. And they're just the middleman in between. And a lot of times with these, companies like, for example, you have a data center company that signs a contract with Microsoft or with Google. They might sign those deals, and that's cool, but ultimately they don't know how to maybe configure it. And so what that means is you have a company that actually knows how to do the integration and all the services, for example, like racks integration and liquid cooling, all that stuff, integrating AI components to support AI systems. And as a result, they're actually getting paid a big chunk of most of these deals. So they are working with the XAI Colossus. And then also, if you look at their financials, it's clear. Look at that income sheet. So this is kind of like a hockey stick, right? You see their income just rocket up. They went from just 30 million for the whole year in 2022 to over 245 million in 2025. And then so far as we get into 2026, they're already on track to do over 200 million. And they've got this positive net income. It's just growing significantly. Um, and if they're already on track to do well over 200 million again and into those 300 to 500 million dollar ranges, and their income statement is positive with their net income, and then you add on 150 million in equity, that 320 million dollar market cap is pretty small. And so I think that's why I like it. It's because their earnings have been consistent. They got their earnings coming up in about a week and a half here on August 12th. So that's why we're trading them. So there's a lot of great opportunities in the market to look at. There's anybody that's buying stocks, if they're not buying into some of the drivers of the AI markets, or even looking at, if you want just a steady return, just looking at general infrastructure, that might be literally as simple as just the chips like AMD or NVIDIA, then you're definitely not going to see returns that are going to be outsized, or you haven't seen returns over the last 5, 10 years, 20 years. Those markets are averaging 30 to 40 to 50% gains. And so a lot of these companies are up literally over 100% year over year. Even TSSI, we started covering it, $5 a share. It's gone from 680 here, it's now up to 10. And we have a long-term position. So the appreciation alone on a lot of these companies, APLD, for example, we started covering them at $4 a share. They're now up to 27. They were just up to 50. So the reality is a lot of these companies, the growth year over year is really looking good for the long term, and the financials look good. But the short-term trading opportunities is what we're looking at here with TSSI. So that's what we're kind of trading. We're looking for that move. And the market kind of finding a nice area of support where the green's starting to kick in. We're seeing some institutional buyers. So when things were getting scary and things were looking beat down, that's kind of when we were getting excited this last week. And now we're starting to see the institutions become excited. And we can just see live here that there's a lot of buying happening from institutions. So APLD is up 6.5%. You see AMD was doing really well. Taiwan Semiconductor as well. Quantum markets having a nice recovery. Some of them up over 10%, with QBTS up 10% today. IonQ's up 9.5%. So my point is focusing on the right markets is going to make all the difference. So that's what we're trading today. Again, TSSI. We'll see how it holds above that $10 range. If we get that push up to 11, there's obviously bigger recovery potentials, which then we may add, 10, 20 grand into a position if we're looking for that 30 to 60% gain up into those $15 ranges. But those can take a little more time. But just don't forget, last time we saw a big dip on TSSI from 18 down to 10. Within a week, it had fully recovered 60%. So that big V-shaped pattern there is common. We got this sell down here. We're starting to see a little bit of a breakout over these levels that are previous resistances. And now we're starting to say, okay, can we get this push up into just this range up into $11 here, and then maybe see more gains as well. Now, if you guys like the charting that we've been doing recently, but you feel like you don't fully have a grasp on exactly how to enter trades, the entries, the exits, or how to do some of the support, resistance, or use the charts alongside your analysis, we are asking you 2 questions, and you can get on this first access list for something tremendously cool that we are building right now. And how you get on the first access list is you just go to the first link in the description. And what I want you to do is have a look or share with me what you actually want to see in your charts. Is it that you need better entries, you need better exits? Is it that you need to stop guessing, you need to figure out some of the indicators, or what specifically are you looking at that would help you in learning the charts? Or maybe not learning the charts as much as getting charts that actually work for you. Are there charts that just don't function right for you? A lot of great questions. For example, what's your current charting process missing? What do you not know that you want to know? And then another question there, which I'd love for you guys to submit, again, totally free, but this will make sure you get the most value, is if you could instantly improve one part of your chart analysis, what would it be? Maybe that's how it looks, how it feels, how you function with the chart. I want to know from you so that we can actually go ahead and make sure that this thing we're building is going to be good for you. I think we're going to have something released here in the next week or so, but before we get it all tied together, I want to make sure we hear from you all and we make sure that the new solutions make it easier for you to do your analysis and get the best analysis out there. Again, still holding around entry here on TSSI, so we'll see how it moves throughout the day. And we wrapped up our daily live trading session just an hour and a half ago. If you want to tune on in to those market live sessions, it's the second link in the description to tune on in. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.